And which political story will make headlines in the next 24 hours? Joining me now is USA Today Washington Bureau Chief Susan Page. Susan, the president tomorrow is going to be exactly where Mitt Romney was today, speaking to Naleo. And presumably he's going to say, look, Mitt Romney said he would veto the DREAM Act. I mean, that's their basic argument, that Mitt Romney is working around the edges here and talking about comprehensive reform. But it's Republicans in the Senate who have, along with Democrats, not produced the reform that anyone had in the community had been hoping for.
You know, and I think we can assume that President Obama is going to get a much more enthusiastic welcome from that convention of Latino officials than Mitt Romney did today. And Mitt Romney tried to start building a relationship with Latino voters by talking about what he would do, but lots of details missing. He continues to refuse to say if he would reverse the executive action that President Obama took to keep young Latinos here without fear of deportation for the next 2 years. He talks about he's going to impose he's going to reach a long-term solution, but he doesn't say how he's going to do that and how he's going to do that with voices in his own party that will be opposed to letting any illegal immigrants who are now here stay here.
And even the people, the proponents, Senator McCain, Senator Graham, who had been really active in trying to come up with an agreement, then during the midterm elections all pulled back, and there was just no space there on the Hill for Barack Obama, for the White House to do anything. As
Senator Rubio said in your interview with him, this is a really polarized, politicized issue. A lot of Republicans think they're on the wrong side of it, that over the long term it's going to cost them dearly in national elections. But for the moment, this is a time when Governor Romney, during the primary, said he would not only repeal the DREAM Act, he talked favorably of the Arizona immigration law that is so detested by so many Latino Americans, and he talked about self-deportation. So he has a long way to go to mend fences with Latino voters.
At the same time, the president can't count on Hispanic Americans being enthusiastic. Now, he certainly improved on that record with what he did last Friday, but he still has a way to go in getting the real enthusiasm of that base to come out, because
that's true, because
so
he promised a comprehensive bill himself 4 years ago. He hasn't delivered on that. Number of deportations in this country is at record levels. So yes, they both have some challenges with this voter group that is so crucial. And one thing we did hear from Mitt Romney that resonates, I think, with many Latino voters: the economy really matters. Hispanics have an 11% unemployment rate, worse than non-Hispanics in the United States. So the argument that the economy just isn't doing well enough under President Obama is one that resonates with a lot of Hispanics.
And with other voters as well. And that's why we have this closely fought election. And neither campaign, we should point out, has been specific on issues. And that is the conundrum that a lot of people, critics of the process, are saying.
They say this is an election that really matters, a big election for America. And if that's the case, I agree. I think a lot of critics are saying, talk to us more about what you would do if you win.